to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I wish I could juggle. I don't know if that is juggling. Maybe if you put a third in there, I'd be juggling, wouldn't I? No, I think it's more fluid than that. Anyway, today is Cosy Reading Night. It is about an hour until Cosy Reading Night kicks off. And I'm in my bedroom with hiding this massive big pile of washing behind me. David kindly today did all the cleaning. So normally on a Saturday we do the chores. David did all the cleaning today because he's such a lovely, lovely person. And the only thing I've got left to do is put this washing away. So I thought, if I get that washing done tonight, put that away before Cosy Reading Night, I've got the weekend just spreading it ahead of me with just complete coziness and loveliness. So tonight's Cosy Reading Night, I thought I would film this little sort of intro with the plans for the evening. If you saw my TBR yesterday, you'll know some sort of plans, but just to update, I didn't manage to finish After You'd Gone. Come here, Books. After You'd Gone by Maggie O'Farrell. That was the plan that I would hope to have finished it. I haven't got much left. I've got about 40 pages left. So I'm going to start that I'm going to finish that in the bath. Cosy Reading Night is going to start in the bath for me and then move on to the fair fight because I'm doing the first half of Cosy Reading Night fiction, second half non-fiction. So that's looking good. I think David's just sticking to one book tonight. Am I right, David? You just sticking to the one book tonight? He really wants to get the old Nick Stone book finished that he's reading, Dear Justice, so that he can start all the Christmas books. Are you hoping to start Christmas books before December?
Yeah, I mean, in a lovely world, I might get a few pages done tonight.
In a lovely world, he might get a few pages done tonight. So yeah, so there is although it's not Christmas Cosy Reading Night, Christmas is set up in our house. You will see, here are some lights, Christmassy in there. We are wearing tonight our matching Christmas pyjamas, which David very cutely laid out on the bed for us. Stop it. And we'll be having a Christmas bath bomb. David's parents bought us a big tray of Christmas bath bombs from Lush as an engagement present, so we're going to have I think we started using we used half of a bubble bar, which is like Father Christmas's legs down the chimney, so I think maybe we'll use the second half of that. But yeah, so that's the plan. Kicks off in about an hour. I'm going to crack on with these and listen to a bit of my audiobook while I do so, which wasn't included in the Cosy Reading Night TBR. But next week I've got my book club with my pals, and we're reading The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, which isn't ordinarily a book I would have gone for, and I'm listening to the audiobook of it. It's fine so far, it's fine. So I'm going to crack on with a bit more of that because I'd like to have listened to an hour of that before that happens. So yeah, let's go and do that. Bye! Hi, bathroom time! There's the bathroom. I've decided, just because, I mean, this doesn't look very fun, does it? It's not very aesthetically pleasing, but this was a little Father Christmas with like little boots sticking out, and I used the other half of it last night, and realistically I should just use this tonight rather than just to be aesthetically pleasing, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to run the bath now. I'm absolutely freezing, so I'm aware I've got short sleeves on and saying I'm absolutely freezing, but I'm really cold and I'm going to hurry up and get in the bath and read and have a cup of tea and use this. I'm just out the bath. And look at this little cutie boy doing his reading. He wants to finish this book tonight, don't you?
I do.
Do you think you do it? Oh, you're about a third of the way through.
I've got a good chance, so I'm...
Look at him in his little... This is his workout gear.
Yeah, well,
I'll go up so you don't have to show your thighs off because people just won't be able to control themselves.
Will they? Yeah, I think I've got a good chance. Normally I stay in the bath for quite a while, but I'm going to have a quick bath tonight, so
yeah.
So I'm only probably...
What are you going to listen to while you're in the bath?
Probably just carry on with a bit of Alan.
Yeah.
Like I normally do.
Okay, well I'm going to go and get changed. I'll let you carry on with that. What should we do about dinner?
Whenever you're ready.
Shall I start it once?
Whenever you're ready to make it.
Cool. Say bye then.
Bye.
Bathed and in my pyjamas. Dave and I have got matching pyjamas. It's lovely. I thought, because I didn't get to the end of this in the bath, I've got 20 pages left. I thought, oh, I'll finish that before I start making dinner. Oh, I've got more than 22 pages left. But dinner takes 40 minutes. It's 7:20 because I started a bit earlier in the bath than I thought I would. So really, unless we want to be eating really, really late, which we don't really want to be, no, we haven't mentioned it. David's filming a 24-hour Christmas film marathon tomorrow, and he's starting it at 2 in the morning. So he doesn't really want to be eating too late, otherwise he's going to be struggling to get to sleep. So I guess what I'm saying is, get up and start making the dinner, Lauren. So yeah, I better do that, and then I'll finish this. Maybe it's not 40 minutes full on. Maybe it's 40 minutes sort of go and do something, come back, etc, etc. But I'm listening to 2 audiobooks at the moment. As I mentioned earlier, I was listening to The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. But also my library, I've been using the Libby app to listen to audiobooks, which has been lovely because it means I get to listen to a lot more audiobooks. And also, you only get them for 21 days, so I sort of like commit to them. And I've just started listening to Be a Gay Man by Will Young, which I'm very much it's hard to say enjoying because it's a book about gay shame and living with gay shame and that being sort of ingrained in him since he was a child. But it's very informative. It's got like, what I like about it is that it's informative, but also it's got heart and personal experience behind it. And yeah, it's very feeling. So I think I'll go and listen to that whilst I'm cooking dinner. And I think I should probably go and do that now. Dinner, my friends, is gingery, garlicky, black bean, not beef, vegetarian mince. So it's like this sort of like, I guess like a black bean type bolognese thing with rice and also like a fucking omelette on top. So I'm gonna get cracking with that. I don't think this is gonna take 40 minutes because it's not beef. So it won't take as long to cook anyway. So yeah, God, I feel really hungry. I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm gonna crack on with this now. Yeah, let's do it.
Instead, there was an atmosphere of doom.
Haven't tried it yet, literally just put it in the pan, but the meat-free mince I'm using is Plant Pioneers mince, which is vegan, from Sainsbury's. I think Plant Pioneers is Sainsbury's own brand, vegetarian and vegan stuff. So, oh God, this smells really nice. I don't often use fake veggie mince. I always use tins of lentils, but I think I bought this when tins of lentils were on the old, they're a bit rare. So I think I bought a bag of this, it's just been in the freezer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out and seeing how I feel about having a bit of veggie mince, having not had it for quite a while, because it's normally about roughly about £2 a bag, and a can of lentils, which does the same job in my opinion, it's about 55p. So yeah, let's see. And let me know if you've used any other veggie mince that you love. And I better get stirring on this. Actually, I better get peeling those garlic cloves. So we've got this ticking away quite nicely. That's going to be about 5 minutes. The rice is in the microwave. I cook all my rice in the microwave in a rice cooker because I can't cook rice. I'm about to do the little omelettes, and that's going atop of stuff. In fact, that should probably be a bit finer, but hey. And yeah, let's get back to the Midnight Library. Why not?
What did Mrs. L?
Dinner is served. It looks very nice. It is vegetarian mince with ginger and garlic and black bean sauce, and then rice with soy sauce in it, and then a little eggy omelette on top with spring onions. So yeah, hopefully it'll be nice. David, how are you finding it so far?
Nice.
We're in matching pajamas because we are just the cutest. So I'm gonna sit here. Have you got an instrumental playlist on or something?
I have.
I thought you might have. I'm gonna sit here and eat this. Oh, and read. Finish off hopefully after you've gone. And do you know what? I'm gonna sit back and relax, rather than sit perched on the end of this chair. That's not very cosy, is it?
It doesn't look very cosy.
It's not. Looks like we're social distancing, don't it? Looks like we're on Gogglebox social distancing. Very nice dinner, very filling. What do you reckon of that mince?
You wouldn't know.
What, you wouldn't know that it wasn't meat?
Not at all. Not in that. I mean,
see, because I haven't eaten meat for 5 years, it's very difficult for me to sort of measure up whether something does taste meaty. To me, it tasted quite meaty.
if you gave that to your dad,
He wouldn't know.
he wouldn't know.
What if I did it with a bit of my dad's favourite dinner? Is mince. With a handful of frozen vegetables in it. Sometimes he puts a stock cube, sometimes not at all. And then a tin of potatoes. That's his favourite dinner. Gourmet. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I feel super full though. So we've got 10 minutes until it's halfway through. Now I've got 8 pages left, so I'm gonna crack on and finish this. and then I'm going to start on the non-fiction side of things. How are you getting on, David?
All right. Well, I've had a bath, but now I can get.
I'm so full.
I've eaten, so now I can get.
Would you take my bowl? I always, whenever we finish a meal, I always give you my bowl at the end, don't I?
I do.
Very cute. Right, let's turn this off then, and let's get reading.
All right.
Go. Really loved it. So I mentioned this in the TBR, but like, I can really see everything she's writing about, and I can imagine the house where they are and the roads that they're walking down. It's just very, very, very well done. It is not a happy book by any means, but I thought it was fantastic. I really, really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I loved it. It reminded me a bit of Kate Atkinson's writing, a bit like Life After Life and Behind the Scenes at the Museum. Oh, I just thought it was fantastic. I can read. I didn't read. Because this is the 20th anniversary edition. This came out in 20 years ago. When was 20 years ago? 2000. Oh God, 2000. David, was 20 years ago. Fucking hell. In my head, I was like, it was 20 years ago, like 89. No. Yeah, it's got a little introduction done, and I avoided that because before, when I've been reading a Daphne du Maurier book, I read the introduction and it gives away like plot points, so I'm always nervous of reading introductions now before and tend to go back to them afterwards. So I will read that, but not now. I'm going to get on with, oh, it's over there, Not the Type by Camilla Thurlow. And yeah, I'm going to make David well, no, David doesn't want one. I'm planning to, well, I will be. As part of Vlogmas, I'm going to do a video where I make alcohol-free cocktails, and I've been like practicing one a week so I can get quite good at them. I say cocktails, there's literally like putting things in a glass and just that being it. And I've been practicing one a week, and the one I've been practicing this week I've been very much enjoying. It's a basil and pink grapefruit like short drink, so I'm going to make myself one of those. The only thing is that the more I can't drink as much fizzy as I used to. It makes me really bloated and gives me really bad tummy ache. So now I'm just on one. Oh, I had a kombucha today, so maybe I shouldn't have. Do you know what? I'll risk it. I'll risk it because I think kombucha is quite good for your tummy and digestion anyway, so I should be alright. But yeah, halfway through, I better go and get the other book. Let me get up now because I'll never get up otherwise. I'm going to go and get it. Ooh! Let's do it. One delicious non-alcoholic cocktail made. I didn't film it because I thought that would defeat the object of my actual video that I'm going to be making during Vlogmas. Very nice though. David's ready for Vlogmas, aren't you, David?
Mm-hmm.
He completed the schedule today. Do you want to give us any tips or little tip-offs about what to expect?
Quizzes.
I've already said that you're doing the 24-hour movie marathon. You're filming that now. I
am. I'm doing that this evening.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, quizzes. Bit of reading.
Yeah.
We're visiting a few places. Going to go look at some lovely lights. Hopefully check out the London lights. Depending on what the lockdown situation is once we come out of it. What else? Yeah. Food.
Yeah. Very exciting. David and I are both doing Vlogmas this year. We're both very much looking forward to it. So. Yeah, I am looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it? I
am. I still feel like I'm very unprepared.
Well,
even though I'm much more prepared than you.
You're much more prepared than I am, but I don't tend to film anything. I tend to do a lot of bulk filming during it. But I mean, we won't bore you with the logistics of it. It'll be there. David and I, videos from us every day each in December.
Yeah, I've just got to be sure I don't make them too long.
And do be sure. But also, what's your channel name, David? I'll link it down below.
Beardy David. So please come and have a little watch and join in some festive festivities.
Festive festivities. It will be festive festivities.
Yeah.
Very nice. Right, I'll get back to my cocktail. How are you getting on with your book?
Really good.
Good. Doesn't take much movement. Minnie likes a very sort of still lap, doesn't she? She doesn't like anyone to talk while she's sat on a lap. I can see her little ears have gone back, so I don't... Well, she might stick around, who knows? Who knows? We're just about to go into the last half hour. I've been reading Not the Type by Camilla Thurlow. 32 pages in, I've been very much ploughing on with it. I'm finding it very interesting and very interested about the way Camilla talks about herself. In the introduction, it's about a car accident she had which left her a very nervous driver and sort of led to her having conversations with her parents where like, you told ya. where her parents were like, why are you so worried about A-levels? You may well not have been here. She was in a very serious car accident. And now we're finding out about her, the beginning of her career working disabling landmines for the Halo Trust. And yeah, she's very sort of, I don't want to say down on herself, because I think she's fully aware of her achievements, but she says like she's not a funny person, she's not charismatic, and she sort of had to build on other aspects of her personality to make up for those sort of things. And I find it like that to read about. But also there's really interesting, on the flip side, there's really interesting bits about her saying how you don't have to be an introvert or an extrovert. You can be an introvert and an extrovert. You can be hard and soft. You can be kind and like a go-getter. Like I really, yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot to unpack and to enjoy here, and it's sort of taken me by surprise a bit, so I am pleased about that. David is 2/3 of the way through his book.
Yeah, I'm 2/3 of the way through.
I'm going to have a wee while you're doing that.
Dear Justice, it's very good. So it's a follow-on from Dear Martin, and it follows a guy called Kwan who's in prison, and you find out about his life story, and he's writing letters to Justice, who was the star of the first book. Now, I didn't think Justice was going to be in this, but spoiler alert, he is, and you're finding out about his story, and it's very exciting. It's brilliant. I really like Nick Stone, as I have said countless times before. She's very good, and I know once I finish this, there's another book called Odd One Out, which I'm very much looking forward to reading, and hopefully Father Christmas might leave it under the tree for me.
If you lean back, you can be in. If you lean back, you can be in it too. So that's the end of Cozy Reading Night. It was very cozy, wasn't it? It was a very quiet one. We didn't really do much talking. You're not even doing much talking now. No. You just went, It's been a lovely 3 hours. Been a bit cold actually. David's got to get himself off to bed, but before he gets himself off to bed, we are just going to watch I'm a Celebrity, aren't we?
Here we are.
And then David can go to bed. So yeah, very much enjoying this. How much of your book have you got left?
I think I've got about 70 pages,
I
so
reckon
I've done
you can
really
get that
well.
done by the end of the weekend. We'll have a little reading sesh Sunday morning if you fancy.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, so I've done well. So I've read about 100 and...
You're very good at sitting and just reading quietly and just cracking on. Do you quite like reading in a big chunk?
Yeah.
You prefer that, do you?
I prefer than reading like a chapter here and a chapter there. I much prefer sitting down for like, a good hour, 2 hours and reading.
Good. But yeah, this is a yawn. Oh.
It's a yawn.
And we'll see you all again. Now, next Cozy Reading Night actually falls in December. What is it, the 4th of December, I think it will be. David's just dribbling all over the place. It's the first Friday in December. That's because I said I'd carry on doing these all the time we're in lockdown. Now, I ain't no politician or in charge or in the government, but I suspect come 2nd of December, the UK, in particular where we live, because apparently we've got really, really high rates where we are, which is unusual because we haven't been in high rates at any point, but now apparently big high rates. I can't see us being out of lockdown, so I reckon there'll probably be another one of these. Now, what I will say is that I probably won't do a TBR for it, and I'll still do it, but because Vlogmas will be planned, there won't be time to. We've already got a Christmas Cozy Reading Night going ahead in Vlogmas anyway, so I think the Cozy Reading Night nest will just appear in the vlog. So I'll still be active on Instagram and Twitter throughout, and I'll mention it in some videos on the run-up. But I probably won't do a TBR, a sort of formal TBR and stuff, so it'll be a bit more less formal. But one thing one thing I think I will do is, I think that one, what I might do, I might not even vlog it, but I might do it live. So I might have us on the laptop and we can read and chat. You know, we did that before. So I might do that. Yeah.
Oh, and
which I thought would be nice.
Nick Stone liked my tweet.
And David's very pleased because Nick Stone liked his tweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I think the plan is for the next one. Maybe no vlog, but a live. That'd probably be quite nice, wouldn't it? So a live Cozy Reading Night.
That's a Vlogmas video TikTok for you.
No, I wouldn't. That would be a bonus. So yeah, I think I'll probably do that. I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Alright, I'll have it as a vlogmas video.
No, you can't have it as a vlogmas video. Right, well, we'll see you all again soon for another Butcher video. Goodbye!